Having a low conversion rate is all too common in today's competitive e-commerce market. It's easy to despair in this situation because there are many circumstances that can affect conversion rates. For example, low market need, competition, bad value propositions, non-adequate branding, high price, etc. Figuring out the root cause is never easy because it's usually a set of 5 to 6 things that you need to improve. So, how do you start improving your conversion rates? First is to identify, are your online store visitors a good fit for your product and the offerings that you are making? For example, maybe your product doesn't offer the solution to the right problem that your customers are looking for. To find out, are your customers are good leads? We here at SuperSuper agency, we use 2 sets of research. So first is qualitative research and the second is quantitative research. Qualitative research is a technique where you talk live with 5 to 10 customers and discover the main motivations and the main goals behind their visit to your store. So here you are basically getting qualitative, some in-depth interviews, data. You can ask various personal questions and you should act like a detective and even sometimes find the things that are between the lines, so to speak. During those interviews, we usually find that if conversions are low and the quality of leads is not high, usually the marketing efforts do not attract the right audience. For example, topics of blog articles are too broad and ads do not have the right value propositions and so on. The second research type is quantitative type of research, and here you get a larger set of answers, like hundreds of visitors are usually answering questions through surveys. And within those surveys, you should ask questions like, why did you come to this store? And in what type of products are you interested in? And so on. So both qualitative and quantitative research will give you a great insight into your customer motivations behind the visits of your store. So in this stage, the main focus is to basically discover are your visitors interested in your products? So if yes, then the problem is in the next stage. And the next stage is UX challenges. In this stage, if your visitors are eager to find a solution to their problem, then there is something that you need to improve on your web shop, either something like value propositions, branding, maybe product information page, like certain informations that are very important for the customers, or checkout is a pain and customers do not use your web shop and usually go and buy from the competition. For example, for one client, we addressed multiple UX issues. So first, there was a problem with branding. The branding didn't speak the right language. We also adjusted the value propositions to match the client needs and problems. We also added more information about the products and detailed information that customers might be interested in. That's very important because, for example, if your customers are looking for a raincoat, then it's usually good to show the customers waterproofing level and also detailed materials information, because, for example, 10% of your customers will want a certain information about a certain material that's very dependent on their purchase. In this stage, it can really be a set of things. Every web shop is unique. In this stage, you also need to talk to your customers, especially qualitative research in the second stage, this UX challenges stage, to discover the right problems that your shop might have. So to conclude, there are two main areas that you need to consider on how to improve your conversion rates. The first one is your visitors fit in the acquisition stage, or what's the quality of your leads. And the second one is the UX stage, where you basically measure and test the overall user experience of your web shop interface. So there you got it. So it's a very simple technique. So it's either the acquisition or the interface. So it's very simple, and by following those two and exploring those two steps, so you will understand your customers better, and at the end, boost your sales. I'm Mario from SuperSuper Agency.